the YouTube app on my phone. And I got maybe a minute and a half into that, and the app just crashed. So back to another live one. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of updates as what's actually going on at home as well. I mean, I'm not only loaded with stuff at the shop to do, I got just as much to do at home. I mean, it's just never ending, never ending. You know, some of you are homeowners, some of you are not. I've been at this place 2 years and like a week. I think Saturday it'll be 2 years and a week that I've been here. And I've done a ton of improvements. I mean, when I got this house, I put a deck on it, put an attached 2.5 car garage on it. I mean, tons of electrical updates and plumbing updates and just crazy. So the driveway, oh, all right, what is going on? I can't even read my freaking thing here without my with my glasses on. I can't even read my phone screen. So whoever just said, hey, all right, let's reverse. Let's reverse. All right, oop, will it just step us back? All right. So, all right, so the driveway. What's up, Not Dead Yet? What's up, Lee? What's up, Kevin? All right, so the driveway. This driveway. Oh, there's Hank. What's up, Hank? He's out looking for some lovin's. What's up, Mopars? Bigfoots and Mopars. I like that. All right, so the driveway. So is what I have been doing with this driveway. First, I'm going to show you over here. When I moved into this house, where I'm standing right now was pretty much the end of the driveway. Over there was not driveway. All this over here, lots of glare, I know. None of this was driveway. This was all woods, and basically the front of the Chrysler there, the front of the Ford, well, not so much the Ford, maybe the back of the Ford, front of the Chrysler. This was all embankment, like a real weird embankment. Where those plows are, those plows would be like 7 feet down from where they're sitting right now. So that little old green tractor over there I've put on this tractor. I've had this tractor a little over 2 years. I have put 500 and something hours on this tractor in 2 years, a little over 2 years, all on this property except for like 10 hours of it. I mean, it's a Montana, which is basically an LS tractor. There's a tag on it somewhere that says LS Tractors. But that's who makes the Montana. It's just an off-brand, whatever. You know, everybody says these things are crappy. I'm going to tell you what, guys. This thing's got like almost 2,700 hours on it now. I have beat the living snot out of this. I haven't even changed the oil in it in 2 years, which I need to do. I bought the oil change kit and everything. I just haven't done it. It's all I've done to this tractor in 2 years is one hydraulic hose and a battery and grease stuff. In 2 years. Like, I need to catch up on the maintenance. Who's saying boring? Alex the painter. We'll go paint something then. My shit's boring to you. All right. So anyway. So with this tractor, and solely this tractor, I have brought in tons and tons and tons of fill over there. Filled everything in. This, what we're standing on, is now all millings. So I've had 20... let's see, about 140 to 160 tons of millings. And yeah, all right, so you're telling me what to do with my videos now. You should maybe go watch somebody else's. All right, so anyway, so I made a little parking area up here for the trailer, which I haven't finished all this yet, and these whatever flower things are coming in. You can't kill them. So I made this parking area up here. I'm not quite done. Tons of parking down here. I widened the whole driveway to between 10 and 12 feet from here to the road, which from the edge of this garage, it's 860 feet. I started bringing some chunkier millings in here to build all this up because this is a little more embankment than what you see now. I've been working on this for a couple of years. But this is why I never did the back of the garage, why I never sided it. I'm actually going to come off of that and come out about 12-ish feet and make more storage area here, okay? Mid-rise lift in the garage. All right. Got some trails down in the woods, some more trails than the last time you guys were here. I got a bunch of snow and ice damage. So look at the front edge of that house, that roof. So I got to get up there. I got to rent a 35-ish foot lift. It's an articulating lift. You can hook it on the back of your pickup truck. It's a trailer. And I have to get up there and fix all that. It's almost 30 feet, basically, from the ground, from where that door is. It's almost 30 feet to that corner right there. Or right around 30 feet, okay? So I'm going to be up there fixing all that. There were some rot issues. That's actually the sunroom where all those windows and sliding doors are. So I got to get up there and do that. So that's going to tie up a whole weekend. I did sell my Trans Am about a year ago. I got some cash for it and got that 32-foot camper for it. So the camper's set up out there by the fire pit. So we have some parties up here. A couple of you have been here for the parties. You know what it's all about. Now you got a place to sleep. All right. So got a pond. I think you've seen that. I dug that with a tractor. It's only a few feet deep, like 3.5 feet deep in the center. Around the sides are only a couple feet deep. I mean, you can only do so much with a tractor. And I started digging it, and I must have hit a spring or something, because the thing is, I got the tractor stuck in there twice. I had to have the farmer that owns this land around me come here with his big old John Deere and pull me out of that mess. So that's what we got going on here. I mean, project after project after project. You know, I've taken a little bit of gravel and some millings here and there, and just the mouths of the trails that go down into the woods. There's still a bunch of Halloween stuff down here. Past 2 years, I've done a haunted trail walk for the kids. So kids and parents, whatever, can come down here. You know, especially with COVID last year, I had the fire truck also. Had a big party. I actually did it like 3 weekends in a row, so people can just come. They could park in the yard. We had a bonfire going over there, and basically the trail, I don't know, probably 400-ish foot of trail I designed and designated for the kids to walk. All decorations down there. I had some cool lights, lightning show. I mean, it was pretty cool. I don't know how many people in total, but I think in 3 weekends we might have seen 60 to 70 people in total. So it was good. You know, got the kids out a little bit. Nice, safe environment. Had fun. It was just something a little bit different. So I'm going to be doing them every year as well. Just keep expanding the trail as I go and as I can afford it. But my whole shed out there, way out beyond, is, well, half of it's full of Halloween stuff, so. But that's what's been going on around here. I mean, not a lot's changed. Still tinkering with this bug here and there when I get some time. That's all I got left to do is basically wire up the headlights. I have to remove the running boards off it. Just bolted them up to make sure they'd fit, and they do fit. But unfortunately, on the back sides, somebody else had worked on this prior, and all the where you put the bolts and everything is stripped out in it. So I actually finally went and dropped, I don't know, 100 and something bucks. There's probably 175 bucks sitting here, and bought a nut cert kit and the actual nut certs. So basically, you drill a hole. If you guys have never used these, you drill a hole. You stick this in the hole. It's got to fit tight, and then you use this tool here. It's like a rivet gun. Basically, it'll kind of peen the end of this over, and you'll be able to put a bolt in there. It's pretty freaking cool. All right. So I'll show you guys how that works one of these days. Maybe possibly this weekend. It depends. I already got a load of stuff I want to do around here, so probably won't be puttering with the car. But you never know. I mean, things are very random for me on the weekends. I don't really plan a whole lot, but I say in my head, this is what I'm going to do, and half of that gets done, and then a bunch more stuff gets done that I didn't even plan, and then the other half of the stuff I did plan didn't get done because I did the unplanned stuff. I'm random like that. So there's where we're at with all that. All right. All right. So y'all have a goody. Like I said at the very beginning of the video, I tried actually uploading or actually doing a video with my phone through the YouTube app, and it knocked me out. It kicked me off after a minute or two. So I'm just going to have to go the old school way that I used to do. I actually do have a nice GoPro Hero camera that I bought brand new like 2 years ago to do videos for you guys, and it's still in the package in my desk at the shop. So, and I did buy a nice computer to start editing videos, like a really nice computer, a Lenovo, but a really nice one, gaming one. But again, the internet here, I mean, I'm using satellite. That's all I can get here up on the hill. I can't even get them to run cable past my house. I try. Well, they will for 10 grand. I mean, who's got 10 grand to be like, all right, yeah, now I got cable. I don't. Sorry. Um, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do all the editing, and then maybe during a day take the computer to the shop and do the upload, on the high-speed internet at the shop. Pay dearly for that too. So like I said, I want to get back into this. My heart's been telling me to. I mean, I know a few of you have made your comments like, oh yeah, see you in 6 months. And it's true. I mean, it's been true. But it's just one of the things. It's life. I'm sure you guys know, I'm not the only one that hasn't uploaded in a long time. Life gets busy. I mean, and in the past few years, I've tried to make a kind of decent life for myself. Not totally exactly how I want it, but we're getting classy. It's smart ass in a year. Oh man. So it's just that's how it's going. All right. So just bear with me. I'm gonna try to do something. I might not do a video tomorrow. It's Friday night. I mean, I'm probably gonna want to close that place up at 5 o'clock and skedaddle and not look back until Monday. Then again, Friday night I might be like, well, son of a bitch, let's just freaking work on this POS Explorer I just bought. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some DIY vids as well. Like a lot of the videos I've done in the past, we're just gonna go with this. All right. I mean, back in the day, I did kind of some crappy work. Like, I mean, it got me through. It got me to where I am today. But it's like I've bumped up the quality a ton in that shop. I mean, it's one of those deals where I got to where I'm at doing crappier stuff. I mean, I guess everybody goes through that phase. And when I started with the YouTube, that's what I was doing. And and now it's just I don't know. I mean, yeah, you still do some hacking and packing. I mean, I get it, and I'm one of them guys, and some guys are going to disagree with this. I get paid when I'm paid to do. Somebody brings me a job, and they're like, well, I got a $500 budget. A lot of guys will be, screw you, go somewhere else. All right. And I'm like one of them guys. I'm like, well, I could do this, and that for $500, but we're gonna have to cut a bunch of corners, and the thing's gonna be bubbling up in 6 months or a year. And if they tell me they don't care and they're cool with that, guess what? I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna be one of them people, that pick and choose every little thing they do, because that's how I got where I am, by being that guy that's like, yeah, let's just do this. All right, this is what you're getting though, and I tell them, I mean, like, there's people that come to my shop, and they're like, oh, we got these little rust bubbles on our 2012 F-150 on the cab corners, and I'll be like, well, you got two options. Option one, we got to slide the box back. You're gonna pay probably 6 to 8 hours per side to weld in and paint these cab corners, and it's gonna cost you $1,200 or something, or $1,500, or whatever it's gonna be. Or you got option B, I'll knock them in, I'll grind them out, I'll knock them in, I'll put some decent body filler on it, or some resin jelly, whatever I could find that's, gonna be semi-durable. I'll undercoat the back side of them. I'll do both sides for $400. And they're like, do the $400 option. I'm like, I'll do that, but if it's bubbling in 6 months or a year, I don't want to hear it, because I told you so. And they're like, no, that's cool. And sometimes those same people will come back and be like, all right, well, she's starting to bubble again in a year. We'll just make this a yearly thing. And I'll be like, all right, we'll just keep making it a yearly thing. And you could have done it right the first time. You chose the other option. You can't get mad at me for doing what you told me to do. So, and I know that kind of gave me a little bit of a poor reputation for a little while for doing things like that. But at the same time, it's almost, I can't say being a bottom feeder, but at the same time, it was you got to start out being a bottom feeder. I was not raised with a silver spoon in my mouth, okay? I mean, what I've done in the past 10 years, I have done from dirt, and you guys know that. A lot of you know that have been watching my videos for 10, 11, 12 years now, where I was at, with everything. I started, in my ex-girlfriend's dad's 24 by 24 foot building that I couldn't even barely pull a pickup truck into. All right. And, you know, the past 5 years more than anything, made a run at it, trying to do the right thing. But again, I do what I get paid to do. Like the quality paint work I put on my own vehicles, like this Charger, it's not perfect. You could see a little orange peel in it. I think there is a run somewhere. You see, I kind of went over most of the car very quick with a buffer, but you walk up to it, you're going to see little ripples and some flaws in it. But this is the way I see it. You guys seen this car a little less than a year and a half ago. It was wadded up. It was freaking, I mean, not only the front end, there was dents all over this car. And I turned it into what it is I've got under $3,000 in this stupid thing. So, I mean, how many people can say they're into a 13 Dodge Charger, jet black at that, with 100, well, it had 115K in it when I bought it for $3,000. Like, how many people could say that? These cars are going now, they're starting to drop. They're going for 35, $3,800 that are, still black and white cars with sticker residue all over them. But this car is put together, pretty legit, other than I never put airbags in it. And I'm not going to spend, 50 hours doing a perfect paint job on this car. It still gets me from point A to point B. I go to the car wash. It looks shiny. It looks decent. And that's it. I don't need a showroom finish on a car I'm driving in the snow, in the rain. I mean, I've backed into something with it in that corner. Somebody backed into me in the other corner. It's got scratches in it. The cats have jumped on it. There's been dogs that have jumped on it. Why am I going to spend all this time to make this car look perfect? It's stupid. Same thing with a Sebring. I did a 4-hour hack and pack on the quarters on that car. Quickie. It's a 2008 Sebring with 200K on it. What's that car worth? $1,500? Why would I put $1,500 worth of bodywork into a $1,500 car? Worth of time and material when I could bang it out in 4 hours, have $100 in it, and the thing looks good for 6 months. That's kind of the way I see it. It's all about, the eyes of the beholder. And, I will admit, seeing a lot of the rude comments and stuff, it was kind of turning me off. But people, you got to put yourself into the other person's shoes. Now, there is guys out there that are doing this every day on high-end new cars. And they're driving, a rusty 25-year-old truck that just looks like ass. All right, that's what you do. I don't care what you do. All right, this is what I do. But I'm not going to drive around. I don't care if it's a 25-year-old car, but it's not going to look like crap. It's going to, at least from 10 feet away, look like something that's respectable. You know what I mean? And I'll use these, like the Charger, as an example. I'll show people, like, here, this is what it looked like. This is what it is. If you want the cheaper end job, you're going to have something equivalent to that Charger. And they're like, it's way better than looking at a smashed hood and a broken headlight and, 3 different colors on my car. I'm like, then I'm your guy. So, and I'm honest. You know what I mean? So, you like what I put up or you don't. We've all got our opinions, Yeah, they were getting to me for a minute, but I mean, all in all, I look at it like it's my life, all right? And, you don't put on my shoes every day and I don't put on yours. So we all have different opinions, but I mean, again, that $500 Charger turned into, a car I could probably get $5,000 for that thing, even with blown airbags in it. I just cut the bags out, glued the flaps back shut. Screw it. I'm not going to put $2,000 worth of airbag equipment in that car. It's not worth it. It would have been better off just buying one retail ready to go instead of doing that. Die like men. It's got seat belts in it, right? So that's just the way I see it. Like I said, the F-250, a few years ago, I hacked and packed it. Didn't do any of it right. I didn't put any metal in that truck. I think I might have a little bit in the cab corners just to scab it together, but 4 years later, that truck still looks better than it did the day I did the body work. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's all on how you look at it. Yeah, I bought a box, but do I have a day to swap that box out? Because, you know, everything's going to be rusty. Might run into problems with wiring. That truck's got a fifth wheel hitch. You know, is it worth a day of my time? And then another day to, you know, get it painted. And well, if I'm painting the box, I might as well just paint the rest of the truck. Hood's peeling, which nothing I painted, but you know, the hood's starting to peel, the roof's peeling. Like somebody did a little weird touch up on one of the fenders where there might have been a number or something on it. You know, that's showing. It's like, how far do you go? Spend a few hours and pack it and run it for a couple years, or you know, 2 days. In 2 days, I could potentially make $1,000 working on somebody else's car. It's all how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So with all that being said, I am gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna eat dinner. I don't even know what time it is, but it's nice out. I actually put the top down on the Sebring to come home. Big pimping in that freaking old pile. So that's where we're at. I don't know if you'll get a video tomorrow or even this weekend, but like I told you, that Explorer is going to be a series, not like I did on the Charger. I mean, that was just, oh, look what I did. Oh, look what I did. Oh, look what I did. I didn't really take the time to show you what I used to take the time to show you. So I'm trying to kind of get back to my roots. Be patient with me. You know, it's gonna happen. It's happening soon. I'm getting the vibes again with everything. I mean, just between everything I've done with this house and trying to get that shop to where I want it, it's just been so time consuming and so stressful. Almost like I lost a piece of myself, if that makes sense. So, but now I'm like, the past week or so, I feel like I'm kind of popping back into being a human being again, which is good. And therefore, I could actually put out some good, upbeat, like DIY videos. Like, this is how you do it right, this is how you do it wrong. Either way, it's going to look decent. So, I mean, there's different avenues to do different things. And that's what I've always tried to do with you guys. Just be honest, be like, oh, this ain't the perfect way to do it, but it'll get you through. I'm that guy. All right. So, y'all have a goody goody. I'm going to roll out and, gotta figure out what to eat. And the cat's just here like, yo, 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 feed me. Like he's just chilling out here. I don't know where Spooktacular is. She's floating around somewhere. She's a fatty. But all this hard work, this is the view. I get to come home to a view. It makes it worth it. Freaking all these stupid $500 jobs that you're like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Well, all these $500 jobs got me this. All right. I mean, am I doing something wrong here? I don't think so. All right. Love y'all. Be good. We're shutting her down. Off.